Talk Podcast. That's right. Realest. That's right. For homeboy Branded. That's right. 750 on this motherfucking beat. Let's go. LASTCIRCLE. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene, bumping loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen. LASTCIRCLE. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene, bumping loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen. You can search the web for many minutes. This is the podcast where everyone can come and get it. Come eat the spinach and get swole off it. Blow some gas off it. Sip something while you listen and watch and be a boss off it. The hottest topics and the views you're watching.
Co-hosted by Branded, this shit ain't stopping.
Come and get you some. I'm about to make a run. Don't wanna hear that bullshit, cause here the realest come. Live in 3D, please come see me. You can listen in your car or at home on TV. You never know who's stopping by to drop jewels. Real Talk Podcast, we're on the move. LASTCIRCLE. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene, bumping loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen. LASTCIRCLE. This is the Real Talk Podcast. Deep on the scene, bumping loud through your speakers and your cell phone screen.
To the mainstream as I put the realest in too. Hey, real. I was just I was telling Sweet LD because we had I was smashing like the classic joints. Oaktown 357.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can't.
I know the whole movement.
You can't. I mean, we're gonna talk about this, that, and everything. And Sweet LD is
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He ready.
He ready. On Friday, he ready. Say, man, I was a young man. Shit, me, man. I was a young nigga, man. They had them tights on. I said, Hammer, what you doing, man? I need that.
Yeah, Hammer wasn't in the sharing.
Yeah, no. Hey, man, look, I'm a married man. Man, I was a young nigga back then.
Wasn't in the sharing.
Shit, me.
Married or not.
Whoever did the marketing and promotion strategy for y'all to have that going on back then, oh man, it was treacherous. It was treacherous. It was treacherous. I was in junior high. I seen that shit. I was like, man, what the fuck am I doing? Oaktown 357. Oh my Lord.
357 popping.
Hey. Man, y'all set a movement.
Yes.
Sweet LD is in the circle. Real Talk Podcast. Oaktown's 357 icon and everything that is everything. My queen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me. And, can I ask you guys, what does icon mean to you guys?
You go first, Brandon. Okay. Then I'll tell you what icon means to me.
Listen, icon to me is having the ability to be able to create something that's going to last for eternity. People call it icon, legends, legacy, everything that kind of attaches to that. But not just the song that I played, though, on the real Sweet LD. Like, to say that the stuff that you've done is iconic is the stuff that we can run back clearly, not just when it came out in 88, 89.
Right.
But now, 2033, 43, 53. 2023. You feel what I mean, though? Like,
yeah.
Even after you're gone, we still gonna be able to, after we're all gone, people gonna still catch that vibe. You know how I told you that that was a vibe.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And nobody can take that away from you, and that's iconic to me. Real, say what you thought.
Thank you.
Icon to me is similar. You know what I mean? It's like what you leave for other people to appreciate. And then you let them define it. You know what I mean? I don't even just let nobody just stick any stamp on my letter and mail it out. You know what I mean? So it's like everything that I'll give you, do what you're gonna do with it. But Oaktown 357, fucking icons. It's nothing that you can't debate it. It's like everything. Look. It's not even that. It's the workout equipment that chicks got on today. Y'all started that shit. Y'all everything that goes on with the
did.
biker type movement, everything, it comes through you guys.
Right.
All of y'all started that. That's iconic. Y'all don't get the credit, but it's iconic.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what iconic to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey,
you gotta lift y'all up. The women are doing it right now. The women are better than the men in the MC game right now too.
Let me add on to the flowers that we're giving Sweet LD as well.
Thank
you. The shows that you perform, people can roll that back.
Okay. Right.
And you don't have to dress to nothing to be able to put on the show. Like Real said, we was in junior high school, whatever, and we gonna always remember that. Not just the biker shorts and the way y'all move, the way y'all put together shows and performances.
Right. Okay.
Icon.
Okay.
And I still remember the lyrics. That's you know, I still know the lyrics.
I love that. Yeah. You went up on me on remembering the lyrics. I have to listen to it to remember it, but I got some of them. I know what you're saying. So I appreciate you guys explaining that. I just kind of wanted to understand.
Oh yeah, and not only that, we celebrating 50 years of hip hop this year. Yes. And it's important to roll back not just what was accomplished, the work y'all had to put in, so other people, not just female MCs and dancers, MCs, whatever, the fact that y'all paved so many ways for other people to do what they doing today is important to acknowledge. You know what I mean? And again, we giving flowers all over the place, but it's important for us to share this because y'all was crucial to the movement, not just of hip hop, but dance in every single category. That was a factor.
I agree. Wow. I agree.
Look, I'm gonna ask you one question.
Yes.
What was the criteria to be in that group at that time?
MC Hammer and the Posse or Oaktown's 357?
Oaktown 357.
I just want to say we were the criteria, period. We created that whole, I tell Terrible T this and I tell Lil P this, that there was no term called MC Hammer Dancer until we came on the scene. We created that whole idea of wanting to be a MC Hammer Dancer. So from that, the criteria was set for what he wanted Oaktown's 357 to look like. So he had the name already. He just didn't have the girls to fill the concept. So that's why I say when you ask what the criteria was, or, you know, it was at that time, it was us. It was us. Yeah.
Man, y'all was dangerous. It was, I mean, you gotta understand, I'm from the South. I'm from Texas. I mean, I'm a California nigga now, but
yeah. Well, I'm in Texas now. I was raised in California, but born in Houston, raised in Cali in the Bay, back in Texas. So I get that.
Yeah, I'm Oak Cliff, Dallas, Oak Cliff, LA. Yes. And you know what I mean? I'm where I'm at. But
yes.
The way y'all did it, and Hammer is my nigga. I fuck with Hammer. We was on Deathrow together. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my nigga. And I told her, I'm like, man, the dancers made the niggas, the young niggas, like, whoa, what's going on? And then I had to go get me a pair of gazelles. I think you know what I mean? Shit. I had to go buy me some gazelles.
Oh my God.
Me and my homeboy Brent Dixon, man, we had to go get some gazelles fucking with Hammer. I told Hammer this too, though.
He had people wearing the diaper pants. He had everybody dressing like him. But it was just a progression of collective ideas, honestly, because there was no wardrobe standard. It was just to be functional. It was to be practical. What could we wear that would get us through a show that could handle the movement and the sweat and then look good? So that's what we came up with. Okay. It was
Lord. It was not that.
And so as far as Hammer was concerned, same thing, you know, practicality, functionality. But the only thing he wanted to have was that the show was so tight and the energy was so high that people would just come away in amazement. So that was part of his, you know, his idea. But his wardrobe and all that stuff, that was almost just second thought. The main focus was get this show tight, get this choreography right. I need y'all to look a certain way. I want it to sound a certain way. And we got to have this energy popping. So, yeah.
when it's natural, it just happens like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just natural.
Exactly.
And that's what energy creates when you
That
are hit
chemistry.
with a situation like this. So you heard Real and I give you your iconic flowers. When you reel back, when you take it back though, Sweet LD, and you think about just your legacy, how you started, how it got to be where it was, the impact that you have on hip hop. Yes. I mean, think about it from this standpoint now, because to me, I still think that legacies and everything like that will last forever, icons, etc. But how do you feel about the accomplishments you made in hip hop history as it turns 50 this year?
You know, that's a good question. I think for me, as hip hop turns 50, I still feel brand new to it to a degree, because back then we didn't get to appreciate it. So fast forward now, it's like you're having to catch up to knowing what you did, understanding what you did, sitting with that and really appreciating that, and then saying, okay, so hip hop is 50 and I'm actually a part of that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of like,
no, most definitely.
Yeah, like a slow crescendo, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So back then it was the hard work. We didn't know where it was going. We had an idea of what, and this is all based on what Hammer was saying. And then after he explained what he wanted to do, and we're like, yeah, we could do this. Let's all do it. You know, let's be a team about this whole thing. Now we're in Oaktown 357. He's reached this point where he is getting the deal with Capitol. He needs other groups. You know, they want a package type deal. So he creates Oaktown 357, Ace Juice, Too Big MC, and he's doing his thing. So it's work. It was constantly work. So you're just in it, like, to get the work done. And then as you see this uptick in, oh, okay, the girls are kind of like the bomb, your mind changes, like, okay, we got this a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it to a different level. So, but the thing is still work. Let's make it work. Let's make it look good. Let's put out the product that we want to be proud of. So now that happens, and then it's ended. So you're in this cocoon of like, oh my God, it's ended. What do we do? And then as that's happening, hip hop is still growing. Hip hop is still, you know, universal. Hip hop is still doing its thing. Right. So now it matures to 50. It's gonna grow. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just endless, but it matures to the point of it's 50. And 50 is a mark for a lot of people. When they reach 50, it's like, oh my God, I'm 50. I'm 58 now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you look at it from that standpoint, like I've actually matured past the age of 50. So I understand that whole, as a person reaching 50, you come into a different maturity. But for me, with that maturity being associated to hip hop, I'm just now getting to the point, even with that we did something amazing. It's a part of this thing that's now 50 and we're not going anywhere. You see what I'm saying? So it's a different kind of contribution and attachment or inclusion, but now we know for sure we belong here. You know, we should always be included. We should always be spoken. We should be in those conversations and soon in those rooms. You know what I mean? So it's been a slow crescendo. And I still don't think we've reached the point where we're in those rooms where they're like having a BET hip hop thing and we're coming out on stage. They still haven't done that yet. So not to knock the ones that they do call out, but if you're going to say queens of hip hop, it's plural. Queens is plural. Yes, so you don't keep showing the same ones over and over again. Open it up.
Now it's a multitude. It's a lot of females. You know, you gotta, not just saying this because you guys are here. I mean, you're on here with me, but Oaktown 357, y'all did something different. You know what I mean? Y'all spun off, you know, the BNGBs, whatever y'all did it. You know what I mean? Just like people will put Queen Latifah up there, but sometimes they forget Moni Love.
Yes.
You know yes. Moni Love was her side. She was the Robin to the Batman, but she was ice cold as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say better, but you know what I mean? Moni Love,
ice cold.
That accent, man, come on, man. You gotta, you can't. It's a lot of women out there.
And this is the thing. She's still ice cold. Yes. You know what I'm saying? She's still like that. But you have Eve. They pulled Eve out. They pulled MC Light. What is her? Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah, Yo-Yo, Lady of Rage. It's like there's a select few. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna give you 5, but they forget like the Ghetto Twins. They forget like, you know what I mean? It's MCs that
it's too many to exclude.
Yes,
if hip hop is 50
right.
over this past 50 years, is too many to exclude.
Yeah, come on, Mia X. You can't forget Mia X. Mia X will cook some gumbo and whoop your ass.
That's what I'm saying.
At the same time.
I think you saw Trina maybe one time, but my thing is if you have this acknowledgement, well, who was here over the past 50 years?
Exactly.
Where they at? It's always LL Cool J, maybe Naughty by Nature. I was surprised. Who was that? Oh my God, it's my brother's favorite. God rest my brother's soul. Rakim. I was surprised. I was shocked because they never
gave Rakim a piece of life.
They never bring him out. So it's like if we're 50, where are the people who are still breathing? It's a lot of people leaving hip hop right now, but those that are still breathing, you put their name on the wall. Thank you for that. But I'm right here in Texas. You can Google me. I'm Googleable, bruh.
Googleable.
And not only that, you accessible. Social media.
There you go.
Active.
There you go.
Social media.
Which is interesting because I talk to Sister D Barnes. I speak to Nikki D. I speak to Moni Love. Like we have interactions on social media. So it's not like Spinderella is right here in Dallas.
Come on now.
So it ain't like you can't find
I'm an Oak Cliff vet.
Yeah,
come on now.
It ain't like you can't find me. So those kind of things make me confused. Lady of Rage, she found us well enough to have us on the Tom Joyner Fantastic Voyage Cruise back in 2019. But I'm like, we're still here.
Yeah.
Terrible T is still alive. Lil P is still alive. So it's like if you're really honoring hip hop at 50, then let's look at everybody. Every single person is worth of 15 seconds in your acknowledging 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just thought it was interesting. I'm very grateful that they had our name up on the wall at the Grammys. But I mean, JJ Fad is performing. They've been touring for the last 10 years. Y'all couldn't bring them up there?
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So
they still supersonic. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah.
They kind of Grammy for that. So it's like you got to look at everybody who contributed to whatever the soundtrack of hip hop for the last 50 years. You know, be fair and bring everybody up there. And then I'm going to say this too, because it could be that it's the Grammys. It belongs to someone else. It's somebody else's platform. So when they give you 15 minutes, you do the best you can with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that means that if hip hop is 50, you have the right to create your own stage and platform and perform, you know, bring your own people out. You don't need the Grammys. You understand what I'm saying?
You don't need the Grammys because it's our genre and our music that made it possible for them to have that stage. Just like you said, the Nikki D's, the Daddy's Little Girls, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff that people forget about that a lot of women.
Even Nicki Minaj, I don't think she was up there. Was Nicki Minaj up there? She was? Okay, no.
Nicki Minaj wasn't up there? Yes, see, I was gonna say it's a lot of women, MCs that were left out, man. But you never pay attention.
How do you do that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Right. It's like how it's not just about Oaktown's 357. But Nicki is out there, Nicki Minaj is out there, Cardi B is out there, Megan Thee Stallion is out there. They're relevant, or what is it, the word? Not just relevant, but they're recognizable now. If you're looking again at the 50 years, then you look at everybody that's contributed to it from then to now. That's all I'm saying. So I've been saying this for the last, I don't know, since I've been doing interviews, and it amazes me that I still do interviews and people are like, nobody calls. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, who do I need to be in touch with to make sure you guys know? Like if I'm Moni Love and they're like calling me, it's like, hey, well, what about Oaktown's 357?
Yeah,
this is not a knock on her. DJ Spinderella, she got her star. You know what I'm saying? With Salt and Pepper. Then what about Oaktown's 357? Hey sis, I want you to be here with me.
Yep.
Take who you want, but where are we going? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing?
Sweet OD, I know you're, this, what you're saying is what Jalil of Houdini texted me during the Grammys at that point in time.
Why he wasn't there?
There's no friends? There's no acknowledgement
Why he
Well, I
wasn't
mean, yeah,
of
what's
ecstasy.
happening?
Rest in peace.
big song.
Come on, man.
They had big songs.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Why
One
he
love.
wasn't there?
One love.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That was that, you know, and then right after that, that's when I started hitting you up. I'm like, you know what, we gotta connect for this reason.
Mm-hmm.
Jalil
They
said
rewrite
this to
your
me.
history if you don't make people understand what your history was.
Exactly.
You can get phased out this shit. You know what? Okay, so look.
And that's a sad
Hip-hop,
part.
yeah,
They would be
hip hop
willing
so
to do that.
clouded and fucked up right now. It's a nigga sitting in his bathroom finna get on his phone and start rapping and call himself a rapper and upload some music, and that's your competition.
Yeah.
That's how fucked up the game is right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I got in it, it probably was 25 rappers. You know what I mean? That was dropping records. So I knew I had to go after, but now it's like 6,000 a week.
He said a week.
Literally
6,000 a week.
Literally.
You know, and I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something too, because this is not said enough either. But I don't understand why Hammer wasn't up there. Because there's a lot of stuff that he did.
Come on,
that
man.
opened up the doors for other folks.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Some of these rappers that are out now with these private jets, or they can perform at any arena they want to, or they're getting these endorsements.
They on Hammer time.
MC Hammer did that. So you want to blast that he lost 30 million. You don't understand how he lost the 30 million. And no, it wasn't because
give a fuck. Why are you sticking on another? They love to see how much money he lost, but how much did he make to help people?
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Fuck what I lost. For me to lose that, you know how much I had to
lose
make?
His awards. He's still in history for the awards he won. So that's the part I'm looking at. It's like, y'all do all this stuff like you really, really appreciate hip hop, and you're leaving out some integral people. Period. That's all it is. And I don't understand.
Hammer will whip your ass too. Hammer got hands. Shit.
Hey.
Don't get the game fucked up. I know Hammer. Hammer got hands.
Look, let me just say. The whole camp had hands. We didn't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah, you shit me.
You couldn't ride if you couldn't do it. You just
Hammer would dust your punk ass down.
Be out there. Whole camp had hands. Yes, sir.
Sweet LD, let me tell you this, because this is literally in proximity to what you're talking about. Going back to what I said about Jalil, Houdini. Rest in peace, ecstasy, that legacy. We were going back and forth, and he sent me Oaktown's 357 reminder, right? And I'm like, dude, this my girl right here, like, at the same time, right? But what was important, what he was saying, because always anytime I get a text or a hit from him, I pay attention, because that guy's about the knowledge. He's like, man, we should all just band together and do it our way. There is a way for us to do it. We do have opportunity to do it. We just have to figure out how.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm gonna pull this down because it was hurting my head a little bit.
No doubt.
I had to pull too tight. What did he mean by do it our way? Is it what I just said, that we don't need the Grammys as a platform?
Yeah, we don't need the Grammys. We could do our own tour celebrating 50 years of hip hop and have it done our way.
Yeah.
Meaning, we don't need certain people to say, let us in. Let's just gather the people in our history and our culture to do this ourselves, instead of waiting for said promoter to go do what we got to do, when this is, like the realest, and you said, it's ours to mold and shape and create on our own. We just got to figure out all the other things that's in there, because I feel like everybody will be down to do it.
Well, I'm going to say it this way. When you pull all the pieces together, no, we don't need to wait for anyone to invite us. Because if you guys are if what you said is true about me, that means I've already earned my place at the table, or myself in the room. I've earned my place in the room. Remember I said that? So if that's true, then we don't need, we already waited for that. We already waited for somebody to invite us in or to come to the table. Yeah. So our work spoke to that. That was, hey, knocking on the door. Now we're in here. So if I am a representative of a legacy or iconic, movement or anything like that, I've already earned it. So I did the work. Now I've earned it. So I don't really need to ask you anything because I am in history. My history speaks for me. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't need you to, now I would say it in this way. I don't need you to invite me. We can't create the platform. That's what Jalil is saying. But if you do that, it's got to be fair across the board.
No doubt.
It's got to be fair across the board. Whoever the promoter may be, whatever the arenas may be. I mean, it's got to be fair. We're not going to just be saying, oh, we can't pay them because, you understand what I'm saying?
No doubt. Don't give your top 5 the lion's share of the profits, and then the other.
Can't do that.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, you know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
how it is.
So that's my thing. But I agree with him. We don't have to wait. And sometimes when you wait, you miss the opportunity. Right. So if you're going to create the opportunity yourself, you got to take it right now. But I agree with you. I don't even interact with him like a whole lot on Facebook, because I don't think is he on Instagram? I think he is.
Yeah, he's
but usually on Facebook is where I'm saying hey to him, hi to him, or something like that. So he's a sweetheart. You know what I mean? And I think it would really do him some good to get out. This is like a family reunion once it happens. Mm-hmm. Well, mostly for the people that on the East Coast, we didn't get to hang out with folks. So I'm just saying most of the other folks. Yeah,
and I think it's been over a year or so since we lost Ecstasy or Houdini. It's been it's been a minute, but just I mean, and even then, because we kind of got caught up in the shutdown that was COVID and everything else roughly around that time. I mean, we need to give our flowers to people that's still here, as well as remember the people who paved the way. I mean, again, with y'all and y'all skills, y'all dancing is the same thing as far as a different kind of flavor and style Houdini had with Ecstasy and the hats and the short and the short pants joints and and everything else.
I don't think a lot of people understand. A lot of people don't understand how hard it is to dance and still perform your music on stage.
Right.
Big Daddy Kane did it. Heavy D did it. Yeah. It's very hard to do that live and not lip sync. It's hard as fuck.
Ooh, you said not lip sync? Child, tell the truth.
It's man, you got to be in shape.
Breathing? Oh my God.
You got to be in some type of shape, man. It's a real job.
And don't have a wardrobe malfunction.
Look,
don't have a weave malfunction. I had a weave malfunction on stage and still had to perform. Yeah, so you're right. It's a lot. It takes a lot. It does. This isn't what they say. It's not for the weak at all.
That's it.
And then you're doing it for anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes.
Non-stop. And don't have no fucking wardrobe change.
Okay, that's another one. You right. I forgot about the wardrobe.
You don't have a man. I seen some wicked shit on tours. I'm like, God damn. Oh man, don't have a wardrobe change and gotta rush your ass right back out there in 45 seconds. Oh
yes.
My Lord.
Yes. And it's gotta be that quick and it's gotta be flawless. So it's a whole bunch that goes on when you put on the show.
It's a lot. It's a lot that they do that you see on TV, but behind the scenes, it's a lot
that goes into it. Yes.
And then you got to get along with the motherfuckers you on stage with. A lot of people don't understand that. I done been with some motherfuckers. They funking. The group is into it, but they got to go out there and perform. Niggas is funking. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, how we gonna pull this one off? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like the Wizard of Oz. Is all this stuff going on behind the curtain, but in the front, it just looks like it's magic.
Look like it's magic, man.
Looks like magic. So you got to know. Look, I know about all of it. All of that. Yeah.
It's a game, man.
Yeah.
Entertainment. You got to be in your blood. I don't think a lot of people understand it.
No.
They want to get in it. This is not for the weak.
It's not.
You go lose sleep. You go fuck up relationships.
Yes.
You lose money.
Yes.
And if the person that you call your soulmate or your mate don't understand this game and the level of it, it just ain't gonna work. It's this is you know what I mean. You really gotta, and then all you doing.
It's not always good to bring them out on the road with you either, because they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So they're looking at it from their perspective, and they, you know, they want to interject, they want to protect, they want to control. You know, they want to. So it's not always good to bring your spouse out there. It takes a different type of communication. You know, it takes a different type of understanding. But yeah, then
you got to understand too, like. You really just doing something that you love, that you making money off of.
You have to love it before you make the money. Because that money is fleeting, and even
because
when you see
the money you make off of it is out of the door as soon as you touch it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that we have I have an itemized sheet of what we had to pay for. So if there was a tour that we were on and that amount was agreed to, how much we're going to pay Oaktown 357 for 5 shows, this amount, which totals to, I don't know, 15,000, 5 shows. What is that? 3,000 a piece? Something like that. Okay. Yeah. So once they negotiated that amount, 15,000, and we're going to get 3,000 a piece, they start ticking. You got to pay for lights. You got to pay for sound. You got to pay for wardrobe. You got to pay for this. You got to pay for airfare. You got to pay for hair. You got to pay.
Been there. I know.
So at the bottom, we splitting $1,500.
Damn.
It makes no sense.
From 15,000, we're splitting $1,500 for 5 shows.
And you tell a motherfucker they don't understand that you got per diems, and then you try to, and your family want you to come. They want to come, and hotels and car rides, security, all of it. And then everybody go eat and drink on your budget. The
scenes,
everybody go eat and drink on your budget, and then you walk through the mall and get you something. They want something. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. You got to keep that image up so people. Hey man, this is a job that don't stop.
It's a job, and that's why I said you have to love it before you see the money. Yeah, that money, it's not always nice to you. You know,
LD, and don't forget this one: the people who want you to help get them on. Shitting me, you don't knock it the fuck off. They don't bring nothing to the table. Hey, and then the motherfuckers, they don't bring shit to the table, but they want to get on.
If you don't knock it,
you don't knock it. You know what I'm going through right now? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to.
It's the truth.
You wearing my clothes that I just got my photo shoot on.
I'm gonna tell you
them clothes. Now you want to come get on my studio budget.
But this is the thing. This is what I'm saying. It's like you're so deep in it. By the time they ask you, it's like, I can't even invite you into this because it's that crazy. What I'm gonna look like inviting you into this? I barely got me. I remember this lady just said a story not too long ago. She was like, I'm the kind of person I'll show up for somebody like, I got you. She said, but in my head, I barely got my damn self.
Right.
That's what it is. I got you. I would love to have you, but I barely got myself. So I can't really invite you into this environment because if anything goes awry, it's my fault.
It's my fault.
It's gonna be on me. I gotta pay for it. I gotta answer for it, bro. I ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you best off over there knocking it the fuck off. He cracked me up. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna say something though. Let me just say this. That was and has been a very intense on-the-job training learning experience for me. I don't think I would change it. Even though the stuff we went through was bananas and I had to heal afterwards, I do not believe I would change it. I don't, because I learned a lot about myself. So know what I have chosen a situation to put myself through that in that way to learn what I learned. If somebody said, hey, you got to go through this to learn, I'm good. You know what I mean? Yeah. But the way it happened, I'm grateful for that experience. I'm grateful for it. Yeah.
Same as, and to still be alive too, because I lost a lot of friends in hip hop.
You're saying to still be alive. I'm gonna say to still be alive and be happy about life.
Oh yes. I'm happy about life because you know what? Where I'm at right now, But I've been like this for a long time, and Brandon can tell you.
Yes.
I can never record another song, and I'm still gonna enjoy this shit.
Yes.
Because I think I've done enough.
Yes.
I still got a lot more to go.
Yes.
Just like right now, I got enough hard drives with a couple of thousand records in them that have never been heard. And I have enough with features. I was just talking to my homeboy Starface about this today. We were just talking about it. I was talking to Dub C about this a few days ago as well. I can drop 52 songs a year.
Wow.
A song a week.
Right.
I can run that for 20 some years and still not even run through my catalog.
My goodness.
That's how much I put up because I never stopped. I just kept going. Even my wife be like, dude, what you doing? I'm just like, it's a machine. Once you get programmed into a machine, you don't stop. Like everybody else go to a 9 to 5. That's my 9 to 5.
Yeah.
For my 9 to 5, I'm gonna knock out 6 records a day.
But it's like breathing for you.
Gotta do.
Just like dancing and writing is like breathing for me. You know what I'm saying? I have a son who is 38 and one that's 20. And both of them are musically inclined. So the oldest one, he likes to write and rap in music, and he does graffiti art. He's into Shaolin. He's just his own
Shaolin,
amazing person. And I've watched him grow up into that. He used to go to the studios with me. So DJing was his first love. Now, the 20-year-old, he's in this digital age, but he's got a computer, he's got his keyboard, he's got his thing, and he's making music. And I'm like, oh, I didn't show him any of that. So I have one that was exposed to it, the other one who was not really exposed to it, but they have it. It's like breathing to them. They can just go and sit down and do some stuff, you know. So that's.
So have they ever collabed and brought both of their worlds together?
They're gonna work on it. My oldest one, his birthday was Monday. Am I saying that right? Wednesday. It was the 1st of March. So he called and we talked to him and I told him about, his brother, and he knows because he sends him stuff, but he was like, we got to work together. He said, because I'm of this age and this mind, he said, he's got the younger side of it. He's more a little youthful, different ear. He said, but if we bring it together, it would be amazing. So to me as a mother to see that is like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? The baby boy, he is 18. So his is writing. I've never shown my son how to write. These two didn't see all that like my oldest one did.
Right.
But his is writing and art. So when I see him write, I'm like, where'd you get this from? It's like breathing. You see what I'm saying? So in some way they pulled it together, or out of me, I should say. But it's just amazing to see your children take what you have and they're doing different things with it. But like, the realist, it's like breathing. So why would I not breathe every day if I can?
LD, it's just like you gave birth to them, but you still giving birth by watching them do certain things that
amazing.
Right?
Yeah, it's amazing. Like it blows my mind. I know these two did not really pay attention to me being Oaktown's 357 or MC Hammer. They love music, and then this one actually making it. The other one, he's a writer. I'm like, well, if y'all put it together, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be amazing. But just as a mother, I'm seeing all three of them. And I'm just like, I'm in awe. You know what I'm saying? Mine is writing. I still write poetry. And if you put on some music, I'm going to dance. I'm not going to be still. It's going to be a vibe. You see what I'm saying? So naturally for me, that's what it is. But I don't feel like at 58, and now that hip hop is 50, I'm getting older. I don't feel that. I feel just like you do. I have a lot more to still give. Let's go to a party. Let's have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on stage. Let's do what we do. Now listen, we might have to modify the Running Man a little bit, but I got a good 10 seconds for you. Got a good 10 seconds for you. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Y'all talking about that energy way back then. We're not doing 45 minutes on high. We're doing it on medium low. You see what I'm saying?
38 minutes. You get 38.
Do it on medium low. But yeah, I feel like myself, Terrible T, Lil P, we could still have a good time. And then too, it's nostalgia. People just want to see us up there.
I mean, because you guys was still are. Y'all set a tone, man. It's just a lot of people like y'all probably were the birth of the city girls. Come on, man.
They was.
Well, I mean,
I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck right
listen,
now.
bro.
We
I'm
don't
keeping
know
it a
who we
fucking buck right now.
inspired. We don't know who we inspired. We don't know because there was such a detachment. Like y'all, it was a cocoon. Go do what you got to do. Do it to 1,000. When you get on that stage, leave it on the stage. Get off the stage, and we're gonna get you to the hotel. So we didn't get to engage with a lot of people. So now at 2023, who's to say from 1989 who we actually inspired? You see what I'm saying? And who took part of whatever we did and they're incorporating it. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna say this: even though we had the biking shorts and the tops, you got women out here wearing bodices. That's all they put on. As MCs, they're wearing, you know, bodices, something that Tina Turner wore or something. I'm like, you know, who's to say who we inspired? So I'm grateful for if it is the City Girls, you know what I'm saying? If it is the song WAP, I'm grateful for that. But I'm not gonna knock them how to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and on top, LD, they may not say it out loud and give y'all flowers, but clearly the blueprint was with Oaktown's 357 when they came in and ushered in this era of exactly that. Just the dance, the lyrical skills, putting on the show, being able to just sustain that type of flavor that people are still talking about to this day. And I know you kids probably looked at old videos and YouTubes and all this other stuff, and they see, and everybody else do as well. Everybody's dance steps was a little bit like y'all's.
I think so. Somebody else said that too. I forget who. It was a friend of mine that said the same thing, and I was like, really? So maybe. I mean, you know what I mean?
Go on YouTube. You're gonna see a whole thing of flowers given, and oh, you know what? I remember that, or I wasn't even born when that jumped off, but that was the moment that I decided I'm a dance too. Like,
I'm mad at people saying they wasn't born.
Hey, listen, I used to until I was like, fuck it now. Now it's just like, you know what? It is what it is. It's fine.
What it is. Look, I'm still here to hear it. You know what I mean? So I can be happy about that. But yeah, I think for me, and I say this for Terrible T and Lil P as well, because if they were here, they would probably say the same thing. Shout out to y'all, because I know y'all at the house chilling. But if somebody called, we would be ready. Give us a couple of months to work out and really get ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we would be ready. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to make that into reality. And it's just really about just making sure that we continue to put not just Oaktown's 357 and y'all three names in the conversation, but also make this happen. Like, not just talk about it. Let's be proactive instead of reactive.
Make it happen. Yeah.
And that's media guys, and that's also promoter guys, and that's people out there that's really trying to just make it all work at the end of the day. And that, to me, I think that's the best thing that we could do for y'all legacy and y'all iconic status, is just to continue to keep doing what we're doing now, giving y'all flowers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To say that is to say
in the eyesight. So you call Jalil and tell him what Jalil, call him and tell him what I said. We ready. When he ready, we ready.
Hey. I could see a whole thing pop off, literally. Like, not just in celebration of 50 years of hip hop, but just we need this. Like, to me, hip hop gave me so much life that now I feel like we need to be reminded of what we not just had, but still continue to have, for those moments alone, that I don't give a damn how old you are, you're going to still remember that moment back in 88, 89 when y'all went on tour and shook up the world, literally. You know what I mean?
Look at what's his Smokey Robinson is still out there.
Come on.
Smokey Robinson is still out there killing it.
Come on.
So, you know, it's a place for us. If it's a place for R&B, it's a place for us. But I'm just saying, y'all let us know when. So
don't put no date. Don't snap your shit. I don't know why my shit dropped. I had to re-log in. Then my mic was muted. I'm talking. Ain't nobody hearing.
No, you good. You good.
I didn't know what happened. It's like you disappeared. So I was like,
man, I had to re-log in and shit. And then it said my mic muted. I'm talking and shit.
It booted you out. It booted you out.
It was heavy in the Chevy, man. My was,
LD, tell the people, LD, what you're doing now, because I know you mentioned dance, but we got to let the people know how active you are doing what you're doing. So
okay, so here recently, people, I have gone virtual. So I was teaching at a gym, and the gym decided to what do they call it? I guess reduce classes or something. I don't know. And they reduced my classes till where it was like, oh, we're just going to let you go. And I was like, oh, this is what we doing? Clutch the pearls. What are we doing? So I think that was in December, and I've gone through this whole thing in my head, like, what am I going to do? So I do have Zoom. Excuse me. My son told me to set up a Twitch. I got to get a Twitch because I don't know nothing about Twitch. And a couple of what you call those things? The ring lights.
Oh yeah.
In this little room, I'll be teaching right out of this room. That's what I'm gonna do.
You go viral.
Yeah, I'm just I'm into group fitness, wellness ambassador. So that's part of it. I just got approved to be a certified, approved to be a trainee for Sister Lock. So I'm doing that. And then I'm with a wellness company, and that's online wellness shopping club, and that's Melaleuca. So I'm all health and wellness all the way around, head to toe.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. And so my fitness brand is IamY Fitness, because you are your biggest why. So that's what
you read my mind. You read my mind.
I know. I got the shirt on. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, IamY, which is you are your biggest why, and Y is wealthy, healthy, and youthful. That's what that is. So
that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So you signing up people, right? Where can they sign up? What's up?
For the what? For the wellness company or for IamY?
Everything.
Well, IamY is going to be virtual. So that's what I said. I don't know how Twitch works, but I'm trying to figure out how to do the Zoom and the Twitch at the same time. I don't know.
You can do it.
You can hear the music. I don't know. Y'all going to have to help me with that. Okay.
Got you.
And then as far as the online wellness shopping club, just hit me up. I'll share it with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a revenue share company, but it's absolutely amazing. I've been with them 2 years. So yeah, you share with people. They shop at the store instead of Walmart and all the other stores. And when you shop, the company says thank you to me. They send me a check because you shop. Yeah. So it's I call it community economics at its best. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. You guys we all have what do you call it? Subscriptions.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what it would be, a monthly subscription, but I can get paid. Yeah.
Come on. Mm-hmm. Show that support.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So I figure if I'm into health and wellness from the inside out, that's joy. I'm dancing. And with the hair, that's another one. So it's full circle for me. Yeah.
Full circle. Fitness, fashion.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. We're going to work on a clothing line, but it's so many out there. It's like, why?
Listen,
I promise you. Why? Stick your name on the next one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
stick them on them biker shorts too, because everybody go fitness crazy. You know what I mean? People go work out.
Biker shorts would be it for me though, because we did start that. They had them out, but we did. So if we,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would be the lick right there. The biker shorts. Yeah.
Do it. It's still relevant.
Do it. I'm telling you. Look, man.
But they can't be. See, here's the thing. If you want to do it, it cannot be cheap material. It's got to be quality.
Well, do your shit.
That's it.
Do your shit. This is your world.
Yes, sir.
The shit that you guys did is phenomenal. Still is phenomenal. What do? Look, I'm gonna give you a quick piece of conversation.
Yes, sir.
All these chicks that's running around here getting their likes and their views. Brandon, what are they doing? Twerking in some what?
Some
ass shit.
Yeah, basically.
Now, I'm not saying y'all was twerking first, but y'all was twerking first.
Really? He said.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to keep it solid. Hey, and they wasn't doing it for likes either.
No.
Man, it was working. It was work.
Yeah, it was working. Exactly. Work. That was work twerk.
Work.
Goddamn work twerk. Ain't nothing better than some work twerk. You get paid for it.
Oh my God. It was work twerk. I'm done with y'all.
They gonna get some of that work twerk. You playing.
That's it.
Don't get that work twerk.
Come
my
on.
God.
Hey, do the work twerk.
That
That's
was
your
work
new
twerk.
class. Do a class in your room with the
The
little
work
globe
twerk.
light. Work twerk.
Work twerk. Lord
it.
help me.
That's
Look.
it. Telling you.
For everybody to get a piece of it. Get
They
the
gon-
t-shirts
they gon-
made. Get the everything. Work twerk shirts and the work twerk tights. It's work twerk.
Come on.
On the back of your
I'm
back
not
of your
gonna
bosom.
move. I'm gonna write that down right now.
We
Work
said
twerk.
it. We said it here in this circle on Real Talk Podcast. Nobody
Yeah,
can. Nobody
man.
can
Put
come
it
up
on
with
the
this
back.
shit but us.
Ooh,
mean-
help me somebody.
Yeah, work twerk on the back of your derriere and then do your
Yeah.
thing.
Wait till
Work
I call Lil P. She gonna be. Oh my God.
And we could, and you know, it's got to be good quality because
Yes.
I was gonna go. I ain't gonna go there. Never mind. I
It
ain't even gonna go there.
stretches.
I ain't gonna do it.
Whatever
It has
way
to
you go,
stretch.
you need to let me
Yeah,
know. But
nah,
it has to
yeah,
be
nah.
good quality because that was part of the issue back then. If it's too thin, it's not happening. So
Yeah,
we
you
were
gotta.
fortunate to find some things that could hold us in the right places, keep that sweat at
Yeah.
a minimum, and we was cute. So it's the same thing applies today.
You
It
gotta
does.
have a small for the small derrieres, a large for the bigger ones, the XL. You gotta
Hey
have
man,
a
you gotta
double
do. Hey
XL.
man, just look, Brandon.
And real, you gotta have a BBL size too. So you gotta make sure that that's done. You know what I mean? So
Hey, see,
No,
look,
you did
you
not.
gotta have a small test for the shit, man. You gotta,
yeah,
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 you gotta give it a small test,
yeah.
man.
Come on.
Yeah.
We coming up with concepts. Let your girls know, LD, we got y'all. This is
Did
what we
you
do.
say
We get
BBL? Did
the
you say-
BBL size. We gotta have that size for the you know.
Lord help.
You gotta have.
I
LB.
love the ladies with the BBL. I am
Yeah,
not
you gotta get that work rate going. It's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. You gotta get this shit going. Shitting me.
Work. Lord help us.
You shitting me.
Woo! Okay.
Man.
LD,
I'm listening.
where-
I'm listening. Thank y'all.
LD, where can they find you at on social media, Queen?
Everything is at SweetLD357 or IMY Fitness. That's where they can find me.
All right, find
Yes.
this iconic young lady, Sweet LD, Oaktown's 357.
Thank you guys for the
Legacy
laughs and the history.
in the circle.
Y'all are something else.
Hey, listen, you know, come back and we're gonna raise some more hell. We're gonna talk, you know, we're gonna have this whole thing worked out. Like we're gonna
Yes,
map
sir.
out this plan and things like that. But again, your contributions to hip-hop as we celebrate 50 years is not ignored. It
Yes,
is
sir.
not ignored. We're gonna make up enough noise to remind people, and not just that, put it in your face and let people know.
Put it in your face. And let's get on these stages. It's time.
Yeah. Hashtag put it in your face.
Put it in your face.
Put it all up in your face.
Hashtag work twerk. I'm gonna be there. He started it. You started it.
Work this shit
Hashtag
out.
work
Hey, we gonna
twerk.
do it. We gonna do it. Hey. It was done before it was done. So if we gonna claim it, let's
Okay.
claim it what it is.
Claiming. We claimed it. It's claimed.
Work twerk.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
Get it working.
Lord help me. Okay.
LD,
Yes.
we appreciate you coming into the Circle Real Talk Podcast.
Thank you guys.
We're
I
gonna
enjoyed
keep your name and your legacy. Let the girls know too. Let them know, especially
I'll
when they
talk to
run this
them. I
back.
sure will let them know. I'll
We
talk to them.
gonna keep.
Yeah,
And
we're
I'll
gonna
send
bring
you
it
their
back.
information. I'll send you their information so you can reach out because they'll love to come out.
Hey. Perfect, because I want all three of y'all
Okay.
into the circle next time around so we can all celebrate, have fun,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
talk about
I will
working.
send you both of their what is it? What you need, the Instagram or the email or the text?
Yeah, I'll take Instagram, I'll take
Okay.
emails, whatever. So
Okay. Okay.
and Real's gonna try to get y'all back in the studio.
And
Just
look,
saying, Real.
I'm ready.
Hey, look, check this out. Do not play. LD.
No. Okay, let me say this. Let me say, I'm not playing. Me and Lil P, we did 2 songs a while ago. I personally like both of them, but
What's a while ago?
It's been a minute. It's been it's been a minute. It's they're called We Got the Stuff, and the other one's called Get Up on It. Both of them I love. Ty Macklin, right here, producer right here in Fort Worth. He did both of those songs. I want to
you in
say,
Funky Town.
yeah.
Woo,
I want to say it was
Lord.
like 20. Oh my God, it's been a minute. Maybe 2016, 2017.
Okay, so look, check
But
this.
see, now you're in Oakland, right? No, where are you?
I'm in the Bay. Real's in down Southern California.
So Lil P is in Oakland.
Okay.
Lil P is in Oakland. Terrible T is in Arizona. So that's the only reason why we have not necessarily recorded being with each other. Terrible T, I think she's been working with or recording with Sugar T, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
But
family.
Lil P's been in Oakland for a minute. So she and I were the ones, we were getting together with Ty down here in Fort Worth. So she just hasn't been here. But I recorded those two, and then he did another song called All She Wrote. And I came in and did a little bit on that. I'm ready.
Okay, so look. So right now, me and you go start doing something.
Let's go.
Don't say let's
now,
go.
I'm shy. I'm gonna tell you, I'm shy. You know, you have to, I'm shy.
Hey, yeah. LD, remember, he's a machine. Just keep that in mind. Just
okay, for sure. You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna send you, if I can, I'll send you the songs. You guys can listen to them and just let me know. Don't be nice. If you don't like it, tell me. But
girl,
I'll send it to you.
You and I've been connected for a minute. I'm gonna give you something real as far as feedback. You know, I got you, girl. I got you.
Okay.
Hey, LD, don't forget, real. By the time you hang up, you might have a track literally at your email. That's how he get there.
I'm not mad. We need to work.
It's in your email. It's already email.
It's in my email.
I got a record of your email.
right like that. Bam.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll do. I'll send you guys that information. So Terrible T, Lil P, and the music.
Oh yeah, we gonna have that 357 legacy, up top, right where it belongs.
Ready. It's time.
That's what it is.
It's time.
Sweet LD.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys. Mwah, much love.
God bless. Stay successful.
So this was
happy 50 years in hip hop because y'all made it popping.
We ready to twerk again.
Do it.
Look,
y'all, hey, listen, y'all still got it. Period. Do it.
Ain't got no sense. So I'll see you guys next time.
God bless. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.